All this week on Dateline Schools, we're learning more about the measles outbreak that's spreading across our country. And to give us some insight into this whole epidemic, our special guest is the immunization coordinator for the St. Clair County Health Department, Barb Todaro. And people, Barb, how would people know if they're exposed to the measles or they need to be on the lookout for something?
So, of course, it's on the news. They can check the St. Clair County Health Department website. There's the state of Michigan, the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services also has a measles outbreak website. So if someone is concerned that they may have been exposed, they can check those locations. Before that should occur, though, people should be checking to see if they're up to date on their measles vaccination. So if they don't know, they can check with their healthcare provider or the health department, and we can look up to check to see if they are in need of a measles vaccination.
And that goes even for us adults who I think have been immunized back as a kid. We probably should have a booster too, though, right?
Yeah, so if you don't know, you should check your record, and if you don't have a record or you don't know, then getting vaccinated is a safe thing to do. And everyone should, that is 4 years of age and older, should have 2 documented doses of measles vaccinations.
Those immunization records, is that something that the health department keeps here, or is it through our local doctor that we have to check with? And, you know, like you mentioned, we're already moving all around, so if we're moved into St. Clair County, how do we go back and find out our records?
Yeah, so for children, luckily in the state of Michigan, we have a nice registry. So for children, we can look that up easily. For adults, a little bit more difficult because if we don't have that paper record at home with some documentation on it, we can check to see if there is anything documented in the state registry, because adults are added in there and more adults are being added. So if you check the registry and you don't have any proof and you don't have any paper documentation at home, then the best thing to do would be to go ahead and get vaccinated so you know for sure you're protected.
So it doesn't matter, you already had it, it's not going to hurt you in any way if you have a more dose than what most people would have.
Correct. I mean, you can get your blood drawn, and it's called a titer, to check to see if you have built up immunity in your blood. However, sometimes that test is not always covered by your insurance, so you might want to check into that. And that can sometimes show that you don't have protection, even if you thought you were vaccinated. So it is an option, but going ahead and getting the vaccination to be on the safe side is also a good thing to do.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.